Hey everybody, David and David here from PayetteForward.com and Upphone.com, and in this video we're going to talk about AT&T's new nationwide 5G network.
Yeah, David's pretty fired up about this.
The whole 5G stuff it's progressively getting more on my nerves. Where carriers rolling out 5G nationwide, and it's misleading.
It is, because 5G is more than just one thing. It is essentially three different types of technologies that they call high band, mid band, and low band. High band, guess what? It's really fast. Millimeter wave technology. That's what you see in the Verizon commercials. These commercials where people are outside using their phones at crazy fast speeds. Why are they outside? Because high band frequencies don't go through walls. Also, this type of nationwide 5G, and David pointed out the fact that it's really not that nation.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at AT&T's map, you're gonna, it's.
I mean, there's coverage in Maine and there's coverage in Southern California. So, is that nationwide?
Coast to coast.
Not necessarily everywhere in between, but there are definitely spots.
And one issue too I have the way that AT&T is framing this is they're calling their high band 5G plus. It's just 5G. And
it's all 5G.
It's all 5G.
But it's easier for them to use this low band 5G. So you might be thinking to yourself, all right, 5G, low band. First thing just to point out, remember Rabbit Ears? Rabbit Ears, 600 megahertz technology, that is low band 5G. They stopped over-the-air analog TV transmissions. They auctioned it off to wireless companies. The signals have really good range, just like they always did with Rabbit Ears. And the speeds are comparable to 4G. So you're really not going to do better. Mm-hmm. There are instances, T-Mobile, their 5G low band is slower than Verizon's 4G LTE coverage. Yep. So low band 5G is nothing to write home about. High band 5G,
very nice, it's very fast. However, the range is, you can't use it indoors, and it's only available in select major cities right now. And I feel like for most people, the most useful band of 5G is going to be mid-band, because it has that, it has a balance of, it's faster than 4G, mm-hmm. and it actually has a range that's going to be usable for people.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the mid-band 5G, not super widely available at this point.
Right, because they haven't auctioned it off.
Right,
so, yep, coming up soon in the world, what is it, 2021?
December 2021, the auction takes place, and then they're going to start rolling it out over into 2022.
Right.
The issue there, though, is that, they're going to need the infrastructure to actually deliver the mid-band 5G. And if, they can probably do some of that in advance, but they're going to need to tweak it after the auctions are done.
Sure. So mid-band 5G is going to be this nice mix between some range, at least. So if you live, let's say, in the suburbs of a city, you're probably going to be able to get this mid-band 5G eventually. If you live in a city, you'll be able to use it indoors. If you live in the country, forget about it. You're stuck with the low.
You don't even have 4G in rural America.
Right, yeah. So use the 4G. 4G is great, for the record. Mm-hmm. It's basically all we need. There's really no reason to have these anyway. So mid-band 5G, it's going to get auctioned off to the major wireless companies who are going to pay $1 bajillion for it. Then, as David said, they're going to have to build out the infrastructure.
I mean, we're still 2 years from 5G being a thing. I think.
I don't know about you, but I'm not using a phone I bought, 2 years ago. There, I sounded like a jerk right there. I don't know about you, but my phone is new. Well, it's because I run an iPhone website with David and a YouTube channel, so we have to have the latest technology, which we pay for, by the way.
Absolutely.
No handouts.
Yeah, nobody's giving us free products.
We're just going to keep knocking on those doors until one of them opens.
Yeah. So, moral of the story here, AT&T's new 5G, and we actually passed an AT&T getting Starbucks this morning, like an AT&T retail store, and they had all these nationwide 5G signs, and I just thinking about that again. And
get all fired up.
Misleading advertising, in my opinion.
It is. And, I mean, don't buy a 5G phone just because it has 5G.
Yeah. At this point. You don't need it. They're more expensive. You don't need it. The battery drains faster.
Yeah. And also, the 5G phones in 2 years are going to be a lot better. Mm-hmm. Battery drains faster. That's a key difference. Because right now, 5G is so new, there's different chips. They don't have this system-on-a-chip design. I think they actually came out with it this year, but it's very expensive. In 2 years, 5G phones are going to hit maturity, a few years maybe. Mm-hmm. But right now, 4G LTE phones are more than fast enough for what you use them for, especially when you're not on Wi-Fi. If you have Wi-Fi, you're just using Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So stick with your 4G LTE phone and get a 5G phone if that's your only option.
Yeah, so I mean that's really the nuts and bolts of AT&T's new nationwide 5G coverage. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below with any other questions or your thoughts on 5G. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more great videos about cell phones and cell phone plans and carriers and wireless coverage.
All that stuff.
All that stuff.